Walking the streets of Bangalore yesterday, here are my key takeaways for Karnataka ahead of the Lok Sabha elections of 2024 and otherwise as well. Number one, people on the ground in Bangalore are overwhelmingly in support of Narendra Modi. Almost everyone I spoke to yesterday said Narendra Modi should be back as India's Prime Minister. Number two, the word development has become synonymous with Narendra Modi. When I asked people why they want Narendra Modi, almost everyone said development. You can argue that this is a narrative, it's PR, you can argue that there's no real development. Put on both those arguments and fronts, you'll in fact end up losing. A lot of politics is in fact about who controls the narrative, and clearly at the national level, it is the BJP at this point in time. Meanwhile, the infrastructure development and projects is truly for everyone to see and feel. So, how will you ever really convince people that they're being duped? Number three, the support for the BJP on the ground here is despite the Congress winning a landslide victory in the state assembly elections. One single party has made the government in Karnataka after a very long time, and credit goes to Siddaramaia's guarantees and policies as per locals. Which leads us to the next point. Can the Congress convert its recent victory in the state assembly into seats in the Lok Sabha? Interestingly, people do believe the BJP will still win majority of the 28 seats in Karnataka, but they think that their tally will be down from 25 in 2019 to about 20 to 22 seats. So the Congress will gain, but probably not enough to dent the BJP. Interestingly, there was absolutely zero chatter about the JDS and the regional parties' role in elections in the state. Not a single person even mentioned the JDS, which is a troubling sign for H.D. Kumaraswamy, who's taken the reins of the party from his father. This indicates that in states where the BJP and Congress are capable of competing with one another, regional parties could take a back seat and they can't rely on their position as kingmakers anymore. Many people also feel that Modi and BJP will return simply because of a lack of opposition. There's no alternative to choose from. When I asked them if the opposition should have floated a face to oppose Modi, a lot of people weren't sure who that face could even be, and if floating a face at this point would help. They feel that this should have been done a long time back because it takes time to gain the trust of the voter. A few people feel that the opposition is in fact waiting for the Modi era to die down naturally because Modi can't be opposed. So you wait for nature to take its course because what goes up will come down, and that's how the world has worked. What that strategy doesn't take into account is how many years it will actually take for that downward spiral to begin. So this is what I took away from my conversation with tons of people in Bangalore. The caveat here is that we didn't do a full state survey, so perhaps there could be areas which would have given a very different perspective altogether. But let me know what you think as far as Karnataka is concerned in the upcoming Lok Sabha elections. This was Devika Chopra.